Tashi Dilek, hello to everyone. I am very excited today. I don't know why, but I am very excited. It's Friday around 8 8 o'clock p.m. and I'm still in my office, working hard as everyone else. So, what's going on these days is COVID. Yet we are trying our best to get rid of it, get move on with, but I'm sure everyone is working hard to not to catch COVID at the same time live life. At Infinite Care, we're working hard. All our staff are working hard, going to clients' house to take care of them. Yes, that's what is happening, and I am running around assessing clients, meeting clients, showing houses, selling houses. Housing market is hot, very hot, and that's what's happening. And because why it's hot? Because the interest rate is very low, and it's COVID time. We can negotiate, right? So here, I went to assess a client yesterday. It's very sad. A lot of people are isolated, or especially people um, who have already complication, you know, in their health. So sad. But, we're here to help. We do whatever we can to do. So yesterday, when I went to assess the client, there was a mom and dad who are in their 80 early, late 80s. Dad is already 90. So, and the son is in late 40s, and all three of them are in bad condition. I They don't need infinite care service right now, but I have sort of committed myself to getting them to the resource where they can help, where they can get help. So I've been making calls, checking online, researching, learning myself, and that's what I've been doing. And that's what makes me happy. And that's why I'm here in front of you guys today. So, what makes me happy could make you happy as well, right? So, today my topic is, as I promised, I think I said something like taking care of yourself as a caregiver. Of course, you're always taking care of someone else. You got to take care of yourself too, right? So, if you are not healthy yourself, or you are not healthy enough yourself, how would you be able to take care of others? Right? Number one is you. You need to love yourself. It sounds very selfish, but you got to do that. That's the number one rule to keep yourself in one piece mentally, sanity, and emotionally and physically, of course, right? So there's many things I can talk about it, but I'm just going to talk about the basic stuff that you can we can use our common sense by doing it. So as a caregiver, um, whether you are personal support worker, or whether you are a children, relatives, or anyone that's taking care of someone else, it's caregiver. Even parents taking care of children are caregiver as well. Think about it. Come on, right? You know what I mean? So it can be very challenging, and also it's the care is complex sometimes, right? And confusing, and very competitive. But It's very, what is it? It's very, very, what do you call that thing? Rewarding, eh? Like marks. You get A plus in your own mental, right? It makes you happy. Like reward. My reward is that, I went to meet someone yesterday. Of course, unbelievable work. And that I'm just saying it, but I don't mind. I love doing that, right? She was going to write me a check, but I said, no, my visit is free. So she was like, whoa, people from your country is still like that? I say, yes. And now I'm Canadian and I'm a proud Canadian. Anyway, so that's that. So it makes me happy. And today I did few things that I can't tell right now, but maybe one day I'll tell you what I did. Okay, so what I'm saying is not every day money is important. Money comes and goes. But when you are doing something good for somebody else, it makes you happy, right? You know what I mean? So that counts. Okay, so always, so I'm saying in general for caregiving um, criteria, okay? You gotta do for someone else. You gotta do something. You always have to think, how can I do it? What do I do it? Right? Not like, okay, what I'm gonna get it. That's a wrong mindset. It's the first blockage to your happiness and your health and helping others. You know what I mean? We're caregiver. We're doing everything every day, every single day. We're doing something. Of course, you know, money is coming, right? Hour is clicking. But when you do it in a mindset of how can I help this person, it automatic sets your mind to the happy state. You know what I mean? Not like depression said dollar, dollar, dollar stuff. You know what I mean? This is no, no, no. Okay? If you understand what I mean. So let's say, how do you know that you need help when you are caregiver? Ooh, hot in here. So how do you know you need help? You know what I mean? Can you sleep at nighttime? Can you wake up often? That means you have a problem. You know what I mean? Sometimes there is a temporary problems when you are thinking about something that bothers you too much, that could take your need and I was going to speak need nahi, need sleep, right? I was going to take your sleep away. You know, that means you need to think why, right? So let's say, for example, you can't sleep at nighttime and you keep waking up. You need to, tapsing. You need to, what do you call those? I forgot English now. You need to shake it off. But how are you going to do that? Think about something else. Think that, okay, that is not worth, you're worrying for something that you cannot do anything. It's not worth thinking about it. You know what I mean? Okay, so the problem is that how do you gear your minds? How do you make it forget? Right? You know what I mean? So I've experienced that on myself. If I try to forget, I can't forget. It just keeps coming back. I change the way I think about that problem. You know what I mean? So, for example, let's say this person made me so mad intentionally and did something or said something negative unreasonably. Okay? It pissed me off. I'm a human being. Even though I have more potential than, I am in my state right now, but I'm, human being is naturally, when somebody says something negative to you, you just go pew mad, right? And so if I think about it, in a way that, okay, you build empathy, you build compassion in you, thinking that, oh, poor him, he doesn't know how to think, he doesn't understand, I will forgive him because he has to learn this because he hasn't learned it yet. This method isn't going to work on everything, but it works for some, and that's, I have tested it. You know what I mean? So, and in other words, okay, second method that you could overcome that nasty thought in your head is, okay, he could be my sister, he could be, or she could be my sister, or he could be my brother, or he could be my uncle, or she could be my mother. You know what I mean? Of course, you would love your mother, right? You would love your brother, you love your sister, you will love your all your relatives, right? Um, sometime in that way, and you can forget. You will build a mindset that will forgive. Does it make sense? It works sometime. Okay, so try it. Um, and the second thing, I'm saying the symptoms. Okay, if you're just joining in or anything like that, um, I'm talking about how to take care of yourself as a caregiver. So the first topic I was talking about is whether you could sleep well at night or not, right? So, you know what I mean? That's what I was talking about. Now, the second thing is whether you have energy. See, here's my thing. When I wake up in the morning, I don't have energy. I feel like I don't want to sleep, right? But when I push myself to get up and shower and have my first coffee, I'm ready to jump, you know. And sometimes my phone call wakes me up and I'm okay. Hello, how are you? How can I help you? You know what I mean? I have to say, Infinite Care, may I help you? So I gotta go because there are people there who needs me, right? So that's what motivates me and that's what wakes me up. And that's where I get my energy from. You know what I mean? So if you don't have energy, then there's a problem. Either you're not getting enough sleep, either you're not eating right, either you're eating too much, either you're eating the wrong food. You know what I mean? Maybe sometime when you don't have energy, you stay one day empty tummy and just doing water to flush your system. That helps sometime, right? You know what I mean? Or you eating something that you never ate before. That doesn't work for your system either sometime. You know what I mean? Like me, I grew up with the rice. I need to have a breakfast for rice for breakfast, then I'm good. I don't need too much. I only need 2 spoon. I'm full. You know what I mean? I eat breakfast rice. I can eat lunch rice. I can eat rice. And that makes me happy, my tummy happy, everything happy. But gotta have my coffee in the morning. So that's that, okay? If you don't have energy, you gotta make sure you do the right thing. You eat the right thing. Don't eat too much. You know what I mean? And yes, either you eating too much or either you eating too little, right? And most of the time, you might heard this before already. Your 60% of your diet has to be a raw material. Like, but come on, you know, who unless you're like some sort of bird, I need cooked food, hot food. You know what I mean? So you think what's right for you. Okay. Sometimes I drink Ensure when I feel weak. That gives it okay. But you don't have to do it every day, right? You know what I mean? Because you're still eating regular food, right? So maybe when you feel weak, you drink Ensure 1 day or 2 days, a bottle a day. That may help you. You know what I mean? So the next thing is I am sick often with flus, headaches. It's a problem too. often, seasonal sounds okay because you pick up from somebody else, right? Or in the air. But if it's often, then it's concerning, you know. So you need to go see your doctor, right? As a caregiver, you can put yourself back. Remember what I tell you in the beginning? Love yourself first, okay? It's not the selfish love yourself one. It's the love yourself so that you can help others, okay? So if you're having a very often flu like thing and headache, you got to go see your doctor because there is something in there, right? You know what I mean? Obviously, you know, the the my common remedy for prevent common cold, the seasonal flu you call it, it's always eat put whenever you cook, whatever you cook, ginger and garlic must go. You know, most of the time when we fry something, we do onion. Why can't and at the same time make the ginger and garlic mandatory? It will prevent. It will prevent. If you can eat ginger raw, best. Best thing. I love it. Rice and dal and ginger raw, it's very good. If you're eating sandwich with the raw ginger, good. It's not gonna harm you. It's natural, right? So I can prescribe you to eat ginger. I won't say garlic. It stings. And the next is I feel impatient or I am easily agitated. That sounds problem because you are overworked, you are stressed. Sometimes you have a pain in the back here. Have you ever felt like pain in the back here? That means you are stressed. I have that. I had that. I don't have these days. But, you know, these are speaking from my experience. So what do? Relax. You know, think. Why are you killing yourself? You know what I mean? So, impatient. It's a sign. If you're screaming at your client, if you're getting mad or having to do something, you got to take it easy yourself. Okay? You got to take it easy, relax, go have a bubble bath, you know, listening to uh, whoever you are admiring, listen to what they're saying. Read some books. You know, there are lots of good books. Or if you don't want to read books, there are lots of good show these days on a YouTube or a TV show, right? Sometime like comedy shows. Just lie down and watch and laugh. Have a laugh. You know what I mean? Have a laugh until you fart. You know, I'm just kidding. Sorry. Pardon me. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, we all are human being. So I'm not different from you. You're not different from me, I hope. You know what I mean? So this is works. It works. I feel guilty that I'm not doing enough. Yes, I do feel that too. You know what I mean? But oh, I don't know what to say to that. You know what I mean? I always feel like I can't do enough. You know what I mean? Because how can you make a oh mani pe mein hoon to make feel someone better right away? Not gonna happen, right? But okay, we will feel those things, but you will peace within yourself that okay, I'm gonna try my best to whatever I can do. You know what I mean? Not today, tomorrow. Do it tomorrow then. Okay? So you don't need to feel guilty, right? If you are wholeheartedly doing everything you can do, and I think you don't need to, you know, too much on yourself to feel guilty. When you love too much, that's what it happens. You know what I mean? guilty comes when you, but you don't have to. I think universe will know. Universe will understand. Okay? So I have trouble concentrating on everyday simple task. Hmm, I don't have that, and I have never experienced that. But everyone is different. If you have that, means you need to relax and go back to bubble bath again. Or seriously, you need to take time, you know, take time, go shopping, okay? Window shopping. You know what I mean? It helps. That's one of my remedy. I always go. You know what I mean? Um, yes, I always go. You don't need to buy hundreds of dollars stuff. You buy $10 stuff or $20 stuff. As long as you walk around, you look at beautiful things, not beautiful things, walk around, see different people, energize you sometime, right? If that doesn't work, that means maybe go in a bush to walk. You know what I mean? There we have lots of park nearby, and go walk. Okay. So the next one is I have something hanging over there that I can read. I am becoming more forgetful. I have that. But you know what works when you becoming forgetful? Just practice and always. This is 2020. I already bought 2021 stuff. So this one you can write down everything. You know what I mean? Mine is if it's empty, means I am doodling somewhere else because I have another book that I write. So otherwise, so much stuff going on all the time, right? Okay, so that's that. Practice and being cautious. You know what I mean? Being cautious makes you have remember things better. Uh, yeah. If you cannot concentrate on everyday daily stuff, then you really have a problem because that should be naturally happening. You know what I mean? And if it's not happening, that means there's something. It happened to me for it's like something important stuff, work stuff. I cannot concentrate because I need to finish something else. That's a different than uh, a routine you cannot follow. That's a big problem because usually routine should be automatically going, right? You know what I mean? Um, like when you're coming from 401 and coming down to DVP, you get to office, you don't know how I went, right? Sometimes it happens, but make sure be careful, okay? I'm trying to be careful myself too. Sometimes I don't remember how I came, right? You know what I mean? You're supposed to pay attention to all those things because you are important. And I stopped doing activities I usually I used to find enjoyable. Hmm. Yes, I stopped going to gym. First, I didn't have time, and then COVID happened. Then I still don't need gym. I have a block in a street that I can run. I still don't do it. Um, Other thing, actually, I never stop doing what I like. I always find time to do it, like gardening and digging up the, cutting trees, not cutting green trees, the rotten ones, taking care of the gardens, uh, flower pots, cooking. Cleaning is not my favorite place. Anyway, so here's the thing. So if you stop doing something you really love, that means you need help. Understand the signal. Okay? So remember, love yourself. Okay? I am more socially isolated from my friends and family. That sounds really, really bad. Why? What are you feeling? How are you doing? You know what I mean? If you are, you need to go see your doctor, or you know, see your family doctor first. Okay? You should not be isolating yourself unless you choose to and you're happy with it. That's okay. You know, sometimes you don't need too many friends. You know, good and bad, right? So you be the judge. I am, yeah, no, not that one. So I feel sad and depressed. Oh, you need help. You need help. Okay? If you are listening to this video and you don't know where to go for help, give me a call. I'm gonna write my number down below and give me a call. Okay? I will try to help you, and if I don't know how to do it, I will get you a professional help because I have a lot of network of doctors and other people. Okay, so I will give you the resource that you can go get some help. Yes. And I feel anxious and worried. Why? Right? You do when you are stressed. You do when you are overworked. You do when you don't take care of yourself. You do when you don't know how to manage your mentally sequence, how you take it in. You take it in. Most of the time, we as a human being giving ourselves a problem. The way we think, you know what I mean? Um, we're thinking and we're suffering about yesterday. Let's say something bad incident happened yesterday. We're sad today because something happened yesterday, and we are thinking again. Why? Yesterday, leave it for yesterday. Today is today. And and there's some instance there are tomorrow. Oh, what's gonna happen tomorrow? Blah blah blah. And you're worrying for tomorrow. Why? Don't worry about tomorrow. Live today. It's easy for me to say it, but I know it's very difficult to do it, right? But practice. You know what I mean? Practice. Remember what I said before? Something that is not in your control, don't worry about it. Just do whatever you can do, okay? Then you'll be fine, at least in one piece. I have lost interest in doing things. See, this is repeating. You already said you interest lost in many things. You're forgetting. You don't do the activities that you love. You don't love anymore. You love. You don't do it anymore. You know what I mean? Now you're saying it again. I have lost interest in doing things. See, these are the all problem triggered, like symptoms, problem signs, right? So you got to go see your doctor. Give me a call. I can help you, take you to a doctor. Okay? Sonam is here to help you. Infinite Care. And I just want to remind you again, Infinite Care provides care services for seniors and real estate services. Oops. Real estate services. Okay. I'm at the office, so the building light is gone. I'm gonna go turn it on. Here's my doo-doo. Okay, guys. Love and peace. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Remember, take care of yourself, okay? And give me a call. 647-295-1571. Sonam is here. Take care. Stay well.